So they are not as far along as they had been, because I think it was like the foreman or something. I was going to, so the head wall, it looks like fresh cement down there where the culvert is. Okay.
He told me to.
So I'm sorry that
Oh, well, yeah.
yeah. And I did take a picture.
Oh,
through it.
nice.
Yeah. So we were
Yes.
concerned that it was.
Oh, daylight.
Somebody
Yes.
cleaned it out.
Yes.
Excellent.
I did ask him about
Oh,
that.
good.
We're having our own party over here.
Actually, you would think that the culvert goes across the road, but it doesn't. It comes.
It goes.
Yeah, it's
diagonal.
very, very diagonal.
So the
yes.
culvert's cleaned out.
The
Good,
culvert
good.
is cleaned out. The head wall, yeah, that road is pretty narrow without that head wall there. And so I did go around the other side because I thought that's where the culvert would come out.
Oh, yeah.
And in fact, it's
It's over there, yeah.
next to it. So,
Thank you very much.
yes.
Sound back on?
Yeah, to kind of go
No.
trumping
No.
around through the field. Luckily, there's not a fence there, so. And there's the little flags where they had done the electric survey or the service. Yeah. So that is going along. It's slower than they would have liked, but yeah, they had they had to have somebody transported off the site a while back. So, and it looked-
Transport what off the site?
a person having a medical emergency.
Oh, okay.
So that put them a few days behind.
Yeah, slow you down.
Waiting for that person. So that is definitely going along. I have not contacted anybody about Brown Road. I think on Brown Road, I will have to make another trip down Brown Road and just kind of get a better idea of what we need there. I think it's mostly pothole filling, but I think there is, some definite edges that are having,
Collapsing?
yeah.
Because there's a lack of.
Yeah.
Coming to it.
Rebuild the,
So we should be done with the head wall. He asked about how fast payment is on that, and I said, well, as soon as you finish and we okay it,
You said
we
that.
can,
Within a
said
week.
if he was asked, because some cities have a much more
Oh,
prolonged
yeah.
process. for
30
that.
day, net 30.
Yeah, and so I said, no, as long as it's significantly differing from the original estimate on that, we should be able to cut you a check as soon as we take a look at it and approve.
Within 30 days at least.
I was thinking it's just.
No, a week. I think a week.
2026.
That's about how long we take.
27.
Unless you
I
have.
think before the.
I think it takes about a week.
Yeah.
Sometime before the end of next year.
For the end of next year.
Yeah. No, just kidding, man.
Yeah, no, we should be okay.
We'll bring a sack of money. Come look at it.
Yeah.
Gold.
Pennies.
Kingsbury pays in gold coins.
Pennies.
Item
And
number
gold
9.
Be all right.
Options to ban or restrict heavy industry within Kingsbury city limits.
Yeah.
We had a mayor's meeting, which turned into something kind of contentious in Staples.
Did you get to go?
Yes,
Oh,
I
good,
did
'cause
get
I
to
did
go.
not. I'm sorry.
My
I didn't-
visitors had left, so I was able to go. I wish you had been there though.
Oh, I wish I had do now.
And a lot of it had to do with road maintenance. And city of New Berlin it really wants to kind of get a cooperation between some of the
Yeah.
cities and so, talking with Walt on that. And there was, questions about the thoroughfare plan and how Kingsbury, how that was. I was like, well, it was just short of pitchforks and torches.
Mhm.
I said it was a hall full of angry people, and it's
Very
like
quiet.
They pretend like they don't understand why people would be upset about drawing lines through their property. However, I did talk with a couple of people about what San Marcos, has done and what a couple other cities have done, to kind of get some kind of, not restrictions, but,
Self-regulations?
yes, some kind of, where they have some kind of control over the situation. So, it's something that everybody is trying to get a handle on. So I don't have anything further that I have.
But the fire's
Here.
lit.
The fire is lit.
Fire's
man.
lit.
We had one quick
Yes,
question though.
Yes, sir.
So you were saying, like, there's some sort of concert with other cities or something, and with this idea that you can enter some sort of, what did you mean by, you said something about with other cities, so is there some sort of way that we can all,
Oh,
like,
New Berlin.
tandem work
Yeah,
together
New Berlin
to-
has, it's an ongoing topic at New Berlin regarding, road maintenance.
City, county, state, working.
Yeah, and what they're trying to do is kind of get an agreement or get some kind of cooperation between several cities in order to purchase and maintain equipment for
Oh, I
road
see.
maintenance.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that before. For some reason, I thought you were also talking about
Maybe I
keeping big industry out, like altogether. But never mind.
Oh, yeah, that's what
Well, no, but
that was
This-
an extra thing, it has to do with road maintenance.
Right.
But,
Right.
Go
no,
back
no.
to.
No,
road
no, I
maintenance.
get it now.
But
I
yeah.
just thought there was some sort of way we could couple up or something. But
Oh,
it's
no,
going to
no,
be
that-
each municipality on their own.
Yeah, each municipality
Gotcha,
on their
gotcha.
own.
I was
But
just,
I
I've
did get
confused the two.
some pointers and places to get more information from, because it's
From the zoning
what
tax.
everybody's trying to do right now.
Okay.
Item number 10, discuss and consider emergency planning and resources. I did some more work on getting the maps. That's pretty much what I've been missing. And I ran off without my laptop, so and I did make a printout. As far as low water crossings, when I went to go doing maps, there's probably 12, 15 in the
easily.
north of 10, north of 90. I don't know how much might be south of 90. I could not find anything. I tried to find anything on that was already identified as low water.
1104.
Something, there's a lot of low, but does the water actually come over the road?
1104.
Shoot, 1104 right here.
Does it come over the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down by the harvest.
Yeah.
Yeah, down.
Yeah, when it rains enough.
And then, where's the other one?
I
But
know
it's
there's a
not.
culvert
It's
down
actually
there.
better now. They did do improve it a little bit when they did that.
Yeah.
York Creek floods.
Oh,
We-
The what?
Well, when we got married, it flooded.
Where?
York Creek. Oh yeah, my family's.
Wilkie Road.
Oh, yeah, I have
Yeah,
those
my family property
identified.
starts there.
Yeah. And I didn't, I didn't find the area, whether it was in the city limits or not, but I just had trouble
that's not-
identifying anything south of 90 that had, I need to do a little bit more on like what's on, down Appling Road or High Smith Road, down that way. So, but it seems, once I started looking at it and started mapping these things out, it's really, the low water crossings are really mostly north of 90.
Because they're feeding, San Marcos River.
Which I also put
You
as
know,
a flooding,
and
I have sat there when that
To
thing
be
came
south
up.
of 90 had to be feeding into Guadalupe River. And there's not just a whole lot of
Yeah, I
creek,
don't know.
but a lot of what that there is, like I said, a little maintenance, a little clean out of the dry creeks or the creek runs.
Mm-hmm.
And they flow a lot better, like at the Gander Slough at Railroad Overpass by the San Marcos River.
Mm-hmm. I have
Yeah.
that one
You know,
identified.
they cleaned that out, and it used to, the water was up to your floor in your car or your truck when it rained hard. And now, there's just a little,
not really.
a half inch over the road, maybe,
Yeah.
and not for very
Yeah.
long. It
Yeah.
runs off quick,
Yeah.
so.
So the other things on there, I've identified maps, like where there's potential, train, that's really a thing. But that's easy enough. And then what we were talking about cyber, security. And I kind of like, well, everything's on the cloud, these days. Do we really need extra security? And, we do need to do more in the way, if there's a 3-2-1 rule, you need, 3 places, 2 devices, whatever. And then 1 off-site. We're not that.
Station 2?
But there are things as far as our documents, cloud documents, that we can encrypt, basically need a password to open them up. So we need to work towards that. Because even though it's on the cloud, it's not, it does need to be encrypted, and we need to work towards that.
Okay.
Okay. So those were kind of the last few things I had on there, and I didn't bring that either. So item number 11, wait, hold it back. So you said there is a place down here where it comes up, water comes up over the road.
It does
Can.
when it like flood, when it's hurricane, it has on the
Even
very.
with
It's
that
like the
Right
9-inch
before
overnight kind of thing.
Right before
Where,
10.
where at?
Right after, so yeah, when you're coming towards us, like, yeah.
Where the curve
there's
is?
a-
Yeah.
There's a meter,
Right
there's
before
a-
10, yeah.
one of those-
It has to be
It
a,
never gets deep.
we have to have
Where's
flooding
our
everywhere.
curve in 1104?
Right before the curve.
Yes,
Right
yes,
before
ma'am.
10.
Right before the curve.
The curve on,
1104 doesn't go straight to 10. It goes like
Near
this.
the end, it
At the
takes
very
a
end,
left,
it
and-
comes straight down and then goes zoop.
I just think of it
And
as.
the mark spot is-
No, 2438 straight.
Right where the,
Where the gravel is and stuff.
Oh, yeah. There, I think of that as like at the end of
where they
it,
put
yeah.
all the gravel and everything.
Yeah.
there on
Okay,
the
I know
side.
what you're talking
That's
about.
where the turn, the curve is.
So when it turns, it comes around, and then when it comes straight, it dips down, because there's a little dry creek there, and there's
Yeah.
a flood sign.
Yeah.
They have made
It
it better.
does flood
But there's no
Yeah.
culvert, there's just.
Yeah, there
There's
is.
a culvert
Is there-
on
is
it.
there
the
a-
highway.
But it dips down.
They
I think.
recently
Is there a-
fixed it,
Is
made it
there
better.
a flood
They made
gauge
it
there?
better.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
need to make sure I add
And it
that.
usually crosses the road, not at the flood. Driving the school bus route, I saw it all the time. I mean, nope, right here I gotta slow down or else I'm gonna go
Hey,
off
you
the
know
road.
what's-
Shoot.
I'm curious. David Larison found a really cool app because he knows where all the fire hydrants are everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Ask him. Maybe he knows something about where all the.
Good point,
Yeah.
I will,
Yeah.
yeah, good point.
It's also, it would be nice to know where the fire hydrants
Well,
are.
ask David Larison. He knows where all of. Actually, they're on. If you go out into the bay, I think he might have
Being
mapped them. I think they're all
the-
mapped on the map out there as
Kingsbury VFT Fire.
well. And they're mapped color accordingly, whether they're working or dry or. Yeah.
Oh,
Good information.
Yeah.
that's what an emergency.
Okay,
Okay, that's where we're at.
Yeah, okay. Item number 11, interlocal agreement on subdivision regulation updates. I don't have any updates on that one.
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
a couple of things that I should have probably said during the city hall topic. We
Renovation.
talked about, talking to, David about when to use his,
Trailer.
his.
Yes.
Dump trailer?
made a date for that.
And I.
He seemed pretty.
Pretty
Anybody
open.
want-
Yeah, he seemed pretty
Don't
willing to
take it
use
for
it. Actually, he
free.
kept seeming encouraging, like, please use my trailer. Like, don't
Yeah,
spend
he
money.
was
I think he was
here,
trying to
like,
say.
We just
when the
didn't
meeting
set a date.
started,
Yeah.
And I was like, do you have any thoughts on a time? And I guess, I don't know if he wants to, does he want somebody else to drive the trailer?
I wouldn't imagine. I'd imagine David's style would be to bring it, fill it up, tell me when it's full, and he'll probably take it.
And
in.
it was also.
I imagine.
At
I don't
the
know.
same time, it
He was
also
like, well, the
mentioned-
dump is open Monday through Friday, but if you wanted to fill it up on a Saturday, and then it could just go on.
If he wants to leave his trailer and let us.
I don't know for sure.
Let it get filled, and when it's full, we tell him it's full.
I think that's what he's thinking.
And that, he can pull it on his own time and his own schedule,
Yeah,
and it won't be in the way.
He and someone else.
And we
mentioned
can,
having-
we don't have to do it all in one day, you know.
Yeah,
Anytime you're out there,
that's
gas it,
true.
throw it in the
If it's
trailer.
out there, then we
Yeah.
can,
Maybe we
Yeah,
should.
that's true.
I can talk to him if you want and see what he
If he's
meant.
comfortable doing that, if he has a way to lock it so nobody can hitch up and haul it off.
Yeah.
right. Whether he wants to, whether he'd rather leave it for longer, or if,
Yeah. What
I
he?
mean, maybe he doesn't wanna leave it. but-
Well, ask him.
Maybe he doesn't. Yeah, I'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, thank
And I
So
think
Shane.
there were,
Also
I wanted
mentioned-
to, the other thing I wanted to say about City Hall is, I just wanted to verify that we're gonna keep going forward with the every other Tuesday.
I think so. It helps keep it going forward.
Yeah,
I will say with that frequency, unless I've got something to actually sand or do, I mean, I may not be able to make it to every one of those. Because I also thought they were workshops in the beginning, and I think that we do need to have a
They
little.
are workshops.
Well, they never really are, but I think they are little.
Well, it's
they're little
a-
recaps of what we've done, which I think is necessary. But
You're talking about work day.
Yeah, you're talking about work day.
Workshop and work day are two different things.
when we first started, they were called workshops, and we actually did work.
Well, that was a work day.
Oh, they're separate things.
No, a city
Well,
as-
Anyway, you can call it whatever you want. It's a little meeting, is what it is.
Yes, it is.
That's what it is.
Yes.
And
As a city
I think
council,
twice
you
a
can-
week is a little bit much
Yeah.
for me, but y'all go for it.
Twice a month.
Yeah.
I mean twice a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, twice a week. I would definitely be too much for me.
I would too.
I mean, like if I don't have anything to contribute, I'm probably not going to be there.
No, that's fine, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm
Just
feeling-
letting y'all know.
I'm feeling the same way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as long as it's moving forward and we have, people actively doing something there, or we haven't hit a roadblock where we're like blind, what should we do next?
Yeah.
Let it keep going.
Yeah.
As long as
Agreed.
it's moving.
Yeah.
But I don't want to let it fall, slip, off the side and get forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like agenda items, they stay
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I know.
Stay there.
I
As
know.
long as we're having a meeting, just to have a meeting, that's fine.
No,
with me, but,
no, because
It
I.
could have been an email,
No,
you know.
I
I've
mean-
not attended some because.
Yeah,
I didn't feel like there was anything to discuss.
A workshop really is so that you can kind of discuss things without discussing
Yeah.
them
Here.
during here.
Well, when the art world workshop means something, we had a workshop that means something to.
No, yeah,
But anyway,
so no,
we
as
had a
far as-
workshop means you got to roll up your sleeves a
You're
little.
government.
No, that's
Hey, you
a,
skipped
government.
the last one.
But that's okay.
a government workshop means that's the place
Oh, well,
where
you
you can.
you never put the word government there before. Now you put government there. I know that.
Okay. But it just means where you can work things out because of the Open Meetings Act.
Yes.
We can't discuss anything in private, so in
Yeah.
order to make, discuss so that when we come here, we can just say, yes, approved or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
And the workshop is in order to.
I knew that part, but I didn't understand the verbiage attached to it was as poignant as it is. Now I get it.
Yes, yes. And then we have our workshops there so we can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, sure. I think definitely once a month,
David
but
saying he also is of the opinion, and somebody did mention, not just his trailer, you don't want metal going to the dump if you can.
Right.
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
sell it.
But you
Yeah.
don't
You
want
would
them
like-
to have to separate.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
we can
So-
separate metal.
yeah, we can separate
But
that.
things like that, and
We'll just say no metal in the trailer unless
me
it's.
personally, if it's wood, burn it. No.
Yeah.
Rather than paying to get rid of it.
yeah.
Well, there's been a lot of fires around here lately.
Well, I'm not going there. I
Yeah.
want more rain.
Yeah, if you're gonna want to burn your stuff, you can't right now. The
Yeah, you
burn
can't
ban has
right
been
now.
lifted. Let's just be clear about that.
It's not been lifted.
No, it has.
No, it's been extended to March 3rd.
Limited,
No, it
lifted,
was-
But then they.
I mean,
put out
it's
a-
banned. It's. I'm saying the wrong thing. The burn ban is. There's a burn ban.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, June 3rd is now the
Yeah.
next, unless we
We'll
have
see.
sig-
Don't get
prolonged
excited.
significant rain, in
Yeah.
the meantime.
And
They're
then don't
saying
be the
it's
first one.
Burn ban's
banned
in effect.
Until June 3rd.
Well, it was December 3rd, and then they extended it to March 3rd, and then now they've extended it to
My
June 3rd.
birthday.
Oh,
Well, the
they've
third.
extended to March.
March 3rd? March
June
3rd?
4th.
Oh, 4th.
So we can have a bonfire on your birthday.
Yeah,
A little one, in a bucket.
so,
I doubt it, but we'll see.
yeah, so yes, there is a burn ban. They had a very large fire in the Sandhills, the other day. Yeah, that Kingsbury, Belmont,
15
Nixon,
15
Sandhills,
acres.
everybody got called out. So it's very scary with these kind of winds.
Nobody injured, no buildings
you know.
gone, but 15 acres.
Please be alert about the burn ban.
And it was legal.
Okay.
All right, so at this point, we do adjourn. Thanks, everybody. So did we have sound on
Partial.
at least part of that?
I mean, this end part, I don't know if we started with sound or not. I'm sorry, y'all.
Shane and I both think this was red. Is
Yeah.
it red or green, depending on?
I think it should have been red, or